Hello, my dear Pisces. Welcome to your March 2019 monthly reading. Happy birthday to those of you that are having a birthday. I hope that you are absolutely magnificent. Two cards came out in the pre-shuffle and they forced their way out of the pre-shuffle, mind you. It was the Two of Cups and the Eight of Wands. This tells me that somebody is going to be connecting with a love interest on a very deep level, and that there will be communication that comes in rapidly, unexpectedly, out of nowhere. Now, this doesn't really come as much surprise to me with Mercury retrograde coming up, but I thought I'd mention it anyway. If you are brand new to my channel, welcome, welcome, welcome. Please be sure to click the subscribe button so that we can connect. Welcome back to all my old and new subscribers. Tremendous moment of appreciation to all of you that have been buying extended readings, personal readings, and donating to the channel. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And to those of you that like, comment, and share, I truly appreciate you as well. Very glad to have you all here. Super happy to have a soul family here. Y'all are wonderful. Super fantastic. I love how you encourage one another as well. So please keep that up. All right, Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Somebody's looking towards their future. Put a lot of work into something, wondering when it's going to come about. Okay. Your cards just want to jump. Now we have the Page of Wands. All right. Seems important. I'm pulling them out in the order they came out. We'll read it real quick, and then we're getting back to our 9 card, just in case this is of importance to somebody. Because apparently I am being told to read it. And our Page of Wands. We had another card. Which was it? Three of Wands. I never do this. So if you're brand new to my channel, this is not something that typically happens at all. There we go. Okay. All right. Let's read this super quick, and then we'll move on. So this one came out first, followed by this, and then this. So communication is going to come in rapidly, kind of out of nowhere, in order to bring balance to a potential love relationship or a soulmate connection of some sort that apparently is out of harmony at the moment. You two might not be together at the present moment. You Pisces, if you are relating to this, you have put some work into this situation, and you're waiting to see it come about. I feel like you're waiting for this communication to come in. This is somebody that you're very passionate about and somebody that you refuse to let go of. With that Page of Wands, they hold on to that one thing that provides them with that love, that sense of tremendous joy in their life. So you're holding on to somebody, waiting to see them come around to the future to communicate with you in order to bring harmony to a soulmate connection. Looks like the communication is coming, and that's why we got the message. All right, my dears, let's get back to our monthly. Wands tend to relate to weeks, so and cups can be months. So you could be looking at that happening within the next couple months. I know that's not super encouraging, but Three of Wands was there, perhaps in the next 3 weeks. We ended with the Page of Wands. So I'm going to look at it as maybe one. All right, Pisces, Pisces, March 2019. March 2019. Your cards feel really good. All right. Let's see what our message is for Pisces. All right, my dear fishies, what have we got? We have the Knight of Swords. Once again, communication. The World. The Three of Wands. Our Three of Wands came back out again. That's very important if it came back out again. If any of the other three cards come out again too, it's significant. King of Pentacles. Six of Cups. Oh, lovely. Queen of Wands. Oh, I'm going to enjoy doing this one during the extended. The Star. Four of Swords. And the Seven of Cups. Overall energy at the bottom of the deck, we have the Four of Pentacles. Balance, fear of loss. Okay, so you've been up in your head. I feel like you've been up in your head over an ending of a relationship, because we have the World card here. Which cards do I feel most compelled to draw for you? Let's get our romance angels first. Our central energy is a Six of Cups. Six of Cups is reminiscing, memories of somebody that you care a great deal about. It's no surprise, Pisces, that you would get a love reading. My Pisceans always end up with a monthly love reading. No surprise here. Scorpio probably will too, as well as Cancer. For some reason, all three of my water signs always end up with love readings. Okay, Pisces, March 2019, please. Pisces, March 2019. It's safe for you to love, Pisces. Open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. Pisces, I feel compelled to get you a mystical wisdom. I'm sorry, not mystical wisdom. Wisdom of the oracles. Pisces, Pisces, March 2019, please, Spirit. What message do you have for Pisces, March 2019? Okay. A change in the wind. Okay. Oh my gosh, you got... Oh, we had this today. Oh my gosh, I got cold chills over that. It looks like these are going to be our two. I was going to take you a tarot of an oracle of visions, but apparently not. Happy, we got this today. Change in the wind, that's amazing. It's amazing. This is changing, dear Pisces. Those of you dealing with an ending, something is changing here for you. Wow. All right. Happy. I love this reading for you, Pisces. Love it. Oh my goodness. It's just absolutely amazing. All right. What messages does Spirit have for Pisces for March 2019, please? All right, we will read that at the end if it's not of interest to you. It's a very long read, so... Okay, let's get started. First of all, Pisces, I see that you have been very stressed out, very much in your head. With this Four of Coins, there's this lack of desire to open up. It is sometimes like replaying things over and over in your mind and feeling like you shouldn't have allowed yourself to be vulnerable with somebody specific, that you said or did something wrong, or a lot of sleepless nights here with this Four of Pentacles. A lot of stress as well. It's thrown you out of balance. I'm being told to look at numbers. Hmm. 21 and 12, that's what, let me stop for just a minute. I was being told to look at the numbers, look at the numbers, look at the numbers. A change in the wind. The World card is an ending. So I'm jumping ahead to our World card here. The World card is an ending, looking back at, you know, what brought you to where you are now. Its number is 21. A change in the wind. We have a reversal of the number with 12. This is really important. I really feel like your ending is changing. Your ending is changing, dear Pisces. Wow. Okay. So you've had a lot of sleepless nights with the Four of Coins or Four of Pentacles. You may be afraid that you have lost this person because the Four of Pentacles brings with it a fear of loss. Definitely see that fear of loss here with the Four of Cups. Sleepless nights here, having put in work with and waiting. My dear Pisces, have been waiting for quite some time. But despite all this, despite, you know, feeling as if you shouldn't have been vulnerable with this person, despite the fact that you may have opened up and expressed yourself in some manner, despite feeling as if all hope is lost, with this card, we have you feeling like there's hope with this card. So you're really out of balance right now, Pisces. You're either leaning too far on the way of loss or too far on the way of hope. So if you're leaning too far on the side of loss, it's because you're not seeing things from you're focused on the hurt and in need of healing. If you're focused too far on this side of hope, it's because you're in your dreamy state, because Pisces has a tendency to kind of like, you know, be in a dreamy state sometimes. And you know, this is not a bad place to be. To be in that kind of dreamy state is perfectly, it's much more positive than this sleepless nights. But I have a feeling, fishies, because we swim in two different directions, you know, we go one way and then the other way. That's exactly what I'm seeing here. I'm seeing your nature here. Sadness, loss, hurt, heartbreak, love, want to reconnect. So, sadness, love, sadness, love. Feel like you lost. Feel like there's still hope. There needs to be a balance between those emotions in order to look at things from a logical perspective. Believe me, I'm guilty of this too. I understand. I'm not saying y'all are doing anything wrong. So with this Six of Cups energy, it is a desire to reunite with somebody, and it often is often an indication of a reunion as well. I don't feel like the reunion is occurring at the moment that you're reading this, but I do feel like going forward, we're seeing that. We're seeing a change in the wind. The 21 to the 12. It's flipping. It's, you know, the Pisces duality. Here's the ending. Here's a new beginning. Moving forward towards the future. So let's take a look at our past real quick, Pisces. We have this Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is about communication, but communicating. The Knight of Swords is very action driven. And I feel like something was communicated somewhat impulsively with regards to a love situation, because I'm very focused on the roses here. it's almost as if, you know, the knight, because the horses are going in two different directions, it's like the knight's intentions were good, but it kind of fell flat. So somebody may have communicated with you rather impulsively or vice versa, but it's a very protective sort of energy here. So it's almost as if whatever was said had to do with some sort of defensive mechanism, and that caused our ending here. Whatever occurred here kind of impulsively, sort of out of nowhere, rather rapidly, caused the ending. But you're looking towards the future, expecting a new beginning to come around over the horizon. Now this is with somebody who you felt very stable with. The King of Pentacles is very stable, doesn't give up. He's very resourceful. He's very compassionate, very business focused, very work focused. This is somebody who, when they're working, they're so focused on their work they kind of don't really see beyond it. They may come from a very stable family as well. But this is somebody that you felt safe with, safe and protected with. I don't feel like that's your energy because we have the Queen of Wands here. And for me, the Queen of Wands is Pisces and Aries. Aries primarily, 1/3 Pisces. So I feel like this is your person's energy. And I find it quite interesting. So representative in this row, we have a male card, a male picture on the card, a female picture on the card, and a female card. We have the yin, the yang, the feminine and the masculine. And this could be a same-sex couple too, so don't get me wrong. But you have the two energies, the feminine and the masculine energy. So I feel like this is your person, Pisces. This person may have been, you know, kind of a dream come true in your life. May have been exactly what you were always looking for, exactly what you'd always hoped to find. Maybe you didn't find it and then suddenly you did. That might be why there's like this intense mental struggle here. Now the Star card can also bring healing and bring balance. This person may have brought balance to you, brought balance to your situation. See, our Star card is looking up at the Six of Cups and the Three of Wands. So I feel like your wish, current wish, is to reconnect with this person, to be able to move forward once again in the future. But I see like there was an ending. So this is the wish, to move forward in the future. So we already talked about the ending. We already talked about the reminiscing. The other aspect that we have here in our present row is once again the same stresses and struggles and trials we have with like this Four of Pentacles, only this is different. So it's almost like you're filled with mental stress and strain over the situation. It's just really plaguing you. Sleepless nights, sleepless nights. But in this particular card, you're releasing the stresses and strains. See, here, the stresses and strains are kind of on fire. Here, they're being released through you taking some time to yourself, through, you know, you've probably already released a lot of it because we go from healing to recharge, right? So these two cards kind of go hand in hand. So during this period of alone time, during this period after this ending, you've taken some time to recharge, you know, kind of get your mind straight and moving in the right direction. It looks like through this there may be a situation that's a little bit confusing that you have to make a decision on. If I'm not mistaken, we did have you come up with options in this past week's reading. Because the Seven of Cups can have to do with multiple people to choose from. It just also could just be an overall confusing situation that, you know, you're struggling to make sense of. Just to be clear, you know, Pisces, if you're watching, I feel like you're going to resonate with this, but cross-watcher, if you're watching, from what I'm seeing here, if Pisces has options, which Pisces always seems to have options, but if Pisces has options, you're the one that they want. They don't want all these. They want you. You're central to this entire reading. If you're the one who, if you resonate with all of this, that all of this has occurred in your connection with Pisces. This Queen of Wands energy, Pisces, is you getting your confidence back after this ending. Getting your confidence back, that boldness, you know, that kind of like passionate overall drive to succeed in some area of your life, that drive to move forward in your life. And the Queen of Wands energy is very passionate, very creative, very friendly, extremely attractive, very much magnetic, sometimes very flirty, and that's probably why you have options. You don't mean to do that. You don't mean to be flirty. You don't mean to attract all this attention. You just kind of sort of do everywhere you go. So that may be why you have options. But like I said, Pisces and Crosswatcher, there's only one person for Pisces right now. Some of you may have a couple that you're like really undecided on, and you probably are confused because you're not seeing forward movement from this person. But there's just one person you want. I do see Pisces that you're still looking towards that future. You're still wanting to see that change with this ending. You want to see this turn around. From the period of rest and recharge and stability, you gain stability, the desire never to give up, because the King of Pentacles never gives up on anything. You move past this World card by looking at what you learned from the situation so that you don't repeat it going forward, and so that the two of you can move forward in a more harmonious manner. Remember that card Harmony came up in the sneak peek if you watched it. That gives you your boldness and confidence back to be able to reconnect with this person, reunite with them, move forward into the future, and take away the confusion. So, my dear Pisces, we have a change in the wind. A change in the wind. You're really wonderful with change. I feel like our change is entirely with this ending, because I was so drawn to the 21 and the 12. I feel like this person is going to come back around, Pisces. It's going to come back around. Things are shifting. Things are changing. It's possible that you have had a change of perspective. They have had a change of perspective. And when the two of you come back together again, you're going to have this period of happiness. The release of the burdens, whatever happened here with this ending, the release of those burdens, the release of fears. One of the two of you has a fear of moving forward, if not both of you. The release of those fears, being grateful in the moment. I really feel like Pisces, when this does occur, when this change does occur, I feel like although it's going to I feel like it's going to come out of nowhere, like literally like a change of the wind, and as quickly as all that stuff is like floating, I feel like when this person returns, you're going to be so shocked that even though you were waiting for it, here with this Three of Wands. I think you're just going to be so shocked because it comes out of nowhere. And there's going to be a part of you that goes, I believed, but I didn't believe, which is why I had confusion. The duality of our sign. You believed, but you didn't believe. You had hope, but you still had worry. And then all of a sudden, whoosh, something changes. Now, if this is not your person returning back, your change of perspective may move you towards somebody else, but I'm really feeling very strongly that this is more for those of you that are going to be reuniting this month. That won't be for everybody. And if you find that you're not, take a look at your situation and see if you're being moved towards something or someone else. See if that change in the wind is a change of your personal perspective. But I feel like this is something that's going to make you very, very happy. And I feel like for the majority of you that resonate with this on a very deep level, I'm feeling like you're moving towards reunion. But keep in mind, it's so general, it's not going to apply to everybody. All right, dear Pisces, it is safe for you to love. Open up your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all, whether that's with this person or if you go in a new direction. All right, so Pisces, we are going to read the postcards from Spirit, but should that not be of interest to you, there is going to be a link down below for the extended version. In the extended version, I'll be looking at each of these cards a little bit more in depth, see if we can figure out what's going on, and I'll also take a look at you and this person that you have a lot of love for. Let's see if we can find out what the challenge is for the month of March and get some advice cards as well. So that will be in the extended version, link down below. So if you're not staying, have an absolutely wonderful month. For those of you that are staying, here is a message from Spirit. Now this message could be from, your spirit guides, your angels, your higher power. It could be from an ancestor who's passed away. It can be from a conglomeration of them. But it's a message that's meant to encourage you and move you forward. This says, Dearest you. Oh, wow. Oh, my goodness. I just sort of read through the first change in the wind. A change in the wind. Remember that, dear Pisces. Dearest you, we need you to know that you can change things miraculously for you and everyone and make things right. It's never too late. Oh my goodness, I'm getting cold chills, my dear Pisces. It's never too late. Forgiveness is about releasing yourself from the burden of an old story, one in which you were a victim of someone else's actions or your own. You don't need to carry this around. You can set yourself free. Even advocating for good because of this experience requires your forgiveness to be effective. Forgiveness is never about condoning things that were done. It's about letting yourself off the hook from carrying the burden. Resentment and hurt are like viruses that spread to others, and that is the opposite of what you really desire, right? Imagine what your life would be like without the burdens you carry when you do not forgive. You can do it. Everyone over here believes in you and adores you. Pisces, this is telling me that a tremendous block to your forward movement with this person or with somebody else is a lack of forgiveness. If you are unable to first forgive yourself and then forgive the other person for whatever may have occurred to cause this ending, or whatever may have occurred before this person ever entered into your life, because if you have hurt and resentment from a former relationship, it will have affected this particular relationship. Same being to the cross watcher. If we have a cross watcher that's watching, it's very important, especially they're talking about forgiveness. That's, the judgment card, letting go of hurts and forgiving one another, allowing yourself to forgive somebody for something in order to either provide yourself with a second chance with this person or to move on to someone else. Forgiveness is important in your situation. Perhaps your cross watcher needs to forgive something as well. There's our Judgment card. Our Judgment card in this particular deck also has a duality. Not surprising with our Pisces. So, you know, we have good and evil here in our Judgment card. It's very much about karma and forgiveness, atonement, and second chances. So, dear Pisces, if you are interested in the extended, link down below. If not, perfectly fine. Glad to have had you here. Super appreciative for each and every one of you for stopping by my channel, visiting, and also commenting, liking, and sharing. So have an absolutely beautiful day, and I'll see you soon.